What's going on, guys? It's K-Dub here with another episode of Crypto Zombie. So today is Thursday. That's right, one step closer to the weekend. I do hope you've had a great week so far. As we approach the weekend, we are having a little bit of red across the charts. Now, keep in mind, we have been going up pretty much nonstop since the beginning of the month. January 2nd, we basically just started putting in higher high after higher high. We were up over 20%. So I do consider what's happening right now to actually be healthy for Bitcoin. You do want to kind of have that natural sort of correction. And we're not even having like this BART drop as we did back here on January 19th. It's a little bit of a normal, natural sell-off, right? We aren't really having a lot of volume though. Some people are speculating it could have something to do with Chinese New Year. We are going to discuss that, but I do want to talk about some other extremely bullish things that are happening as far as crypto adoption. I do still think 2020 is going to be a massive year for Bitcoin. I want to get to those stories. We do also have one crypto angel investor that's actually running for Congress, and she said that if she does, get elected, she would like to talk to Donald Trump and try to potentially persuade him about cryptocurrency. So I want to talk about that, and also a very controversial proposition from the Bitcoin Cash community. So we're going to get into all that today. If that sounds good to you, you know what to do. Also, if this is your first time checking out the Crypto Zombie channel, we do a mix of everything. We go over news, analytics, technicals, basically everything crypto related. So definitely get subscribed if you haven't. And with that being said, let's dive in. Oh, I almost forgot to mention, every Monday, we do give away a Ledger Nano S to one lucky winner. If you're interested, drop a comment. Now, you can see right here, Bitcoin dominance still sitting below 66%. A lot of red in the market today. Switching over to the Bitcoin comparative, some altcoins are kind of mildly outpacing Bitcoin today, but for the most part, the entire market is taking a hit. There's a few altcoins that are actually having really great days. Centrality up 41%. I don't know what the news is about that. If you know, let me know. Nervos, Engine, Bytem, Swipe, V Systems, Riff, Bytecoin, Leo. And that's it. Then we basically go into stablecoins. So not really a great day for the altcoins unless you're in, basically Centrality or Nervos or Engine. But you can see right here, we have been talking about potential bullish crossover on the MACD for a few days. I said we really need to get that confirmation. Well, it looks like we didn't get the confirmation. Unfortunately, we are still sort of in the red right now. So is that it? Should we throw in the towels? Well, let's dive in. Let's have a look. You can see what happened was we got rejected right here from the 200 daily moving average on the CME. Now, we had been held up for over a week. Now, keep in mind that includes the fact that, it doesn't trade on the weekend. So it was well over a week being held above these levels. We do still have a CME futures gap around $7,685, extremely small gap. Some people are saying it doesn't even matter at this point. So if we just exclude that, I do want to just point out that we do have this, higher low that we put in right here. So I am looking to sort of be supported by this very simple trend line, so to speak. Having a look right here, we have been supported by the 21 exponential moving average on the weekly, which I do consider to be a very important level. We will have to see if this level holds. Currently it is, and that's sitting around the $8,221 level. We are being held by our green trend line that we've been following ever since we had that major China pump, right? That was the resistance back here and back here. When we look, look at how many times we tried to break above that. And currently, we are being supported. So short term, this is good. We do have to get confirmation on whether or not it will hold us. So I'm not going to get bearish just yet, right? But having a look, that does look good short term for Bitcoin. And also, let's not forget the legacy trend line, probably hands down the most important trend line for us to be looking at currently right now. We are well above it. You could see even if Bitcoin was to take a straight plummet, like say we just dumped straight down today, and we were to sort of get supported around the 7.5K, 7.6K level, it would still be bullish in my opinion, and it would be a great opportunity to accumulate, not to mention the fact that we are still sitting above the 50 on the weekly, which is, we had that golden cross, so that is pretty good. One thing though, you are noticing volume is starting to fall down right here, right? It is kind of getting lower. Why is that? Are people losing interest? Does it have anything to do with Chinese New Year? Well, that's exactly what we're going to dive into today. So, it does look like we're trying to bounce back off of that level right now. It has been a very interesting battle between the bulls and the bears, but you can see that, this volume is definitely extremely low. So we're going to look into that, right? So Bitcoin during and after the Chinese New Year. Well, hate to break it to you guys, but Alex Kruger already looked into it, and he basically says nothing special, not really too much of an impact, right? You can see right here, daily average 7 days following the New Year. Yeah. Not nothing really special to look at, guys. So that's not the situation. But before we get into it, guys, I have to just mention this. So Peter Schiff, he apparently lost his password, whatever. My Bitcoin mystery is solved. I mistook my PIN for my password. When Blockchain updated their app, I got logged out. I tried logging back in using my PIN, which was the only password I'd ever known or used. I also never had a copy of my seed phrase. Honest but costly mistake. So, and you can see Adam Barlow says, with all due respect, this whole episode goes to show you should be the last person educating, warning people about Bitcoin. But anyway, moving on. I think we've talked enough about Peter Schiff over the course of the week. I want to talk about basically the angel investor right here. So Lisa Song Sutton, she's an entrepreneur and Bitcoin ATM investor. She is running for Congress in Nevada, and she says, I would love to sit down with President Trump and have a discussion around Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Now, she has come out and said that cryptos are not her top priority, but that, if elected, she would obviously have some say in the matter. So I do think that was kind of cool to bring up. Another thing I wanted to bring up was yesterday we had that awesome news about Square looking to develop the Lightning Network developer kit, right? Helping to bring crypto to the masses. Now you can see they have a patent for a new network that enables seamless crypto to fiat transactions, right? So you can go from basically dollars to whatever crypto you want. So this was granted on Tuesday, and the patent details a system that allows users to hold different types of assets. So it basically permits a first party to pay in any currency that they want, while permitting the second party to be paid in whatever currency they want. So if I wanted to send Bitcoin, you could instantly get it converted to dollars, right? It can automatically exchange it. And, a lot of people say that cryptos are too volatile, Bitcoin is too slow, right? All this other stuff. Well, they say that they're going to remove these barriers with a system that features automatic exchange and real-time settlements. So, basically, you can pay in whatever you want. You could even use a privacy coin, right? If you want to keep your identity anonymous, right? And then the merchant will receive it in whatever they want, whatever fiat they want, right? Could be euros, could be whatever, right? So this is huge. This is massive. Some people are saying, well, they don't like the fact that it's a patent because that might centralize the technology. But at the same time, also the fact that it is patented by them, it could reduce the costs. You know what I'm trying to say? So take it with a grain of salt, but that being said, that is exciting for me. I don't know about you guys. Lots of news from CoinDesk today, but here is the controversial Bitcoin Cash miner proposal. Okay, so essentially, you might have seen this floating around. Here is the article right here, Infrastructure Funding Plan for Bitcoin Cash. Now, stick with me why this is it hypocritical? A little bit. We're going to get into that because if we scroll down here, you can see here's the main point right here, 5 on orphaning. It says, to ensure participation and include subsidization from the whole pool of SHA-256 mining, miners will orphan Bitcoin Cash blocks that do not follow the plan. Sounds a little bit like centralization to me. Also sounds a little bit like bullying to me too. This is needed to avoid a tragedy of the commons. So essentially, in a nutshell, what does this mean? Well, it means that the top 4, yes, you heard me, 4 Bitcoin miners are going to separate 12.5% essentially of their mining rewards of Bitcoin Cash towards developer funds. But since their combined hash rate is over 50%, they say that they will orphan all blocks that do not follow suit. So essentially, the pools are now holding the miners hostage. Give us the money we want, or we won't process your blocks. Now, interestingly enough, Roger Ver, who probably is the biggest proponent behind Bitcoin Cash, in the past, he has said things you could see right here, as Bitcoin Meme Hub has pointed out, why do we pay taxes? It's because we're forced to do it, and if we don't do it, we get thrown in a cage. He also said taxation is a clear violation of non-aggressive principle, but, now basically, you need to pay 12.5% mining tax or we're going to orphan your block. Let me know what you guys think about that moving forward. By the way, speaking about the Bitcoin hash rate, the main Bitcoin, well, it's doing just great, guys. Couldn't be happier. We actually were starting to stagnate a little bit right here, and we have started to go back up again. So this is just showing more more belief in the network. You know, they're turning on machines and they're securing the network. So I don't really know what else to say. Things are looking great for Bitcoin, guys. And yeah, I mean, short-term price fluctuations, but that always happens for Bitcoin moving forward. Now, one other thing I wanted to point out while we're talking about adoption and why I'm really bullish about 2020 for crypto is because I feel like in 2017, it was a lot of just like, you know, I mean, there was an ICO for everything. Lollipops on the blockchain. There was a company called like Bob's Home Repair on the blockchain or something, right? But now what we're noticing is really focusing on making things user-friendly. And you can see right here, my Ether wallet, which if you guys have ever used that before, I'm not gonna lie, I prefer my crypto. It's my personal, it's just what I prefer, but I have used my Ether wallet in the past. I do enjoy using it with, you can use it with your ledgers if you want, you can connect it. But basically, they're linking up with Unstoppable Domains. And if you don't know what Unstoppable Domains is, they basically do human readable addresses. You know, instead of having this long string of letters and numbers, you basically can just have like, you know, kdub.crypto or something like that, right? And then essentially you could just send it to that. And it makes it that much easier. So when we talk about, you know, trying to get your grandma or getting the next 99% of people into crypto, well, these are the things that are going to help it out. So, you know, if you guys haven't checked it out, check it out. Also, if you guys haven't looked at Unstoppable Domains yet, definitely check it out. I do have a link below for it if you're interested. But yeah, I mean, this is literally how you get the next, you know, billion people into crypto, right? And also, I want to end on one more bit of adoption. Pornhub has added Tether stablecoin as a new crypto payment option for their, you know, website. And but keep in mind that apparently they're only doing the Tron based USDT. So just keep in mind, if you are going to pay for your Pornhub subscription or whatever you're doing with Tether, make sure that you are using the Tron Tether and not the ERC20 or the Omni, which I don't really think a lot of people use Omni. But anyway, guys, that's it for me. I wanted to keep today's video super short. Not really much has changed as far as like price action. It's basically what I've been saying for the past, you know, 2 weeks or so. But yeah, I mean, crypto adoption, awesome. And guys, Crown's hair is getting out of control, man. Got to get Crown back on the channel. It's been a while. But anyway, guys, that's it for me today. I hope you guys are having an awesome week. We do know that volume does tend to drop off over the weekends. Could get a little bit crazy. We're probably going to end up putting in another kind of gap. But yeah, I mean, currently right now, it does look like Bitcoin is trying to push back up as we speak. We'll see if the bulls have enough momentum in them for the weekend. But that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much once again for coming back to the channel. If you're interested in a Ledger Nano S, drop a comment on literally any video. You can go back to any video throughout the course of the week and you are eligible. If you're interested in talking to other like-minded people that are interested in crypto, or if you're a beginner, you're just getting started out, I have a Telegram group. It's absolutely free. You can click the link there. I do have links below in the description. And that's it for me today, guys. Nice and short. What do you think about that video? Thank you so much for coming back to the channel. You guys rock. You are the reason that I do this every single day. And on that note, I'm going to get on out of here, guys. So my name is K-Dub. This is Crypto Zombie. Until next time, stay crypto. And of course, peace out.